morning, people. Can you hear me? Can I hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, please. For some reason, it sounds really quiet on mine. What's going on? Good morning, good morning. How is everybody? Yes, good morning. Window liquor number 5. What's going on? What's going on? Scotty Aquati, good morning. Can you guys hear me? I feel like I'm having difficulties, but that might be not related to the microphone. All right, you hear me? Cool. All right, what's going on, people? Good morning. Good Sunday morning. What's new? What's happening? What's new here? Not a whole lot. Just maintaining. Babies. They've been hatching. See if we can see them. Hang on, let me set down. I didn't charge my tablet, so I'm on my phone looking at chat here, so that's a new, it's going to be new. Shouldn't be that much difficult. Ooh. Hang on, I got to spin you around this way because this is loose. There we go. I counted 5. Oh, I see 5 right now. Ooh, I see 6. No, did one hatch? You got to be kidding me. Although that one doesn't look like he's alive. Where is he? That's not a good sign. Whatever that one that is just hatched. He's like not looking so hot. Like he's porpoising. If you can see those little specks on the water, I don't know. They're like right at the surface. Right around here. I see 1, 2, 3. One over here. What's the 5th one? And I don't know what that other one was doing. That was definitely a fish. But that was like number 6, and I hadn't seen number 6. And I was in here this morning looking at him, so I don't know if he just hatched. Now the mind-boggling thing is, I have this one over here, right? Alright, let's take a step back here. I get ahead of myself sometimes. Like you guys have been here the entire time, right? No. No. You guys only see what I see every day, you'd be scared. Anyway, what are the babies? They are blue eyes, rainbows, Gertrudes, the spotted blue eyes, for Pseudomugil Gertrude. Let's see. So this is all kind of new, this whole experiment that I'm doing here with these fry, or eggs. So I was taking the eggs from the mop, which is up there in this tank. Whoops, right there-ish. You can see the mop in there. And I was taking them, and every day I was gathering whatever eggs and just dropping them in this, because I only had this one at the time. It's one of those just breeder boxes. I'll show it to you from the side so you can see what it looks like from this way. They just hang on the glass. They got a air thing that goes in the back, and then it basically pumps air in from the tank into the little breeder box, and each side has a wire mesh. 2 sides, and the bottom is wire mesh too. Pretty cool little things. Now, I was taking the eggs, dropping them in here. I did that for a week. I didn't bother counting the eggs. It's somewhere around a dozen, right? Well, it's been almost 3 weeks now, and so far, well, I saw a number 6 today, but he didn't look like he was going to make it. So maybe he just hatched and he's still having trouble. Who knows? I'll give him a minute. We won't count him out yet. Oh yeah, I do see him flopping around the top there. I can totally see him. He's trying to swim, so maybe he did just hatch. Maybe something happened to him. I don't know. Hang in there, dude. You can do this. Anyway, so I was dropping eggs in there. Then I saw 1. And then I saw 2. And then 1 died. Like the next day. I saw him flopping around on his side. Yeah, like it was a little baby. His belly was like really swollen, so I don't know what happened to him. But he died. So I got that little dead baby out of there. And then whatever, the next week, over the course of the week, 4 more hatched. So there was 5 in here. Been feeding them the Bacter AE. I did get some aquarium co-op fry food, but I think that's still a little too big. These guys are like microscopic. I have that video I did for the blue eyes. The egg that hatches is a different species. That was a forktail, a furcata, Pseudomugal furcata, forktail blue eye. They're bigger. Like when they hatched, they were just straight up bigger fry. These things are like, I mean, they're like half the size of what those fry were, and those fries were like the size of a pencil tip. Okay, so these things are like practically like microscopic. I wonder if he did just hatch, because he looks like he has something on his stomach. I can kind of see it, and he's struggling to swim. So maybe he's still got a little egg on there, or yolk sac, or whatever's going on there. I don't know. But I definitely see 3, 4, 5. Is that number 6? I don't know. 4, 5. It's kind of hard to see with the glare, and these things move so fast. Oops. And then bumping it doesn't help. Anyway. Back to the story. So anyway. Throughout the week, whatever, when I feed this, I kind of feed this tank, this little thing, and then I feed this one, and then I put a little bit in the tank, just in case, somebody gets out, there's food. Well, in this tank, this little breeder box, after a week of this, I stopped putting eggs in this one. And then I started putting them in this one. But my foresight said, hey man, you should keep track of this, right? So I got my trusty little girly book here. First of all, I had a conversation about this yesterday. Do you guys think this is girly? I have a theory. Girls don't think it's girly, but guys think it's girly. That's my theory. Anyway, in my book, I was writing down the days. On the 17th, I got 6 eggs, and I put them in the second breeder box, which is what I called that one. All right. Then the 18th, I got 2 eggs. And then the 19th, there was 2 eggs in there that turned white, so I took them out. So minus 2 eggs, and then I found 3 in the mop. 5 eggs, total of 19 eggs. Minus, it was 21 minus 2. And then I kind of estimated what 2 weeks from that moment was. Well, I didn't kind of estimate. That's what that date is. 2 weeks from this. So that's like an estimated hatch date. Okay. Same. So sometime this week, that'll be 14 days. Things should start hatching in this one. However, I was feeding in here, and I look in here, and I'm like, there is a baby in this one. And then I realized that these baby are so small that they can fit through that wire mesh that's on the side of that. I think that's what happened. If you see that wire mesh there, right? It does have like holes. And they are so little that they can swim right through it. Boom. And I think he got into this one. Otherwise, I can't imagine that one hatched in like 4 days. It just seems phenomenal to me, right? I don't discount it, but I think that's what happened. So I found a rogue baby. And I moved him back over here. I used a little shot glass. And a little baby in a shot glass. It worked great, actually. Just got like in there, went in the glass he went. Okay, so we'll see how these guys do. So what I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's a big one. There's like the one that hatched like the earliest. He seems to be doing well. Obviously, he's the biggest. I'm definitely seeing 5. I thought I saw 6 a minute ago. Anyway, that's that. They're surviving. We'll keep going. We'll see how this goes. I don't even know. I mean, I know they take a little while to grow up. Because they are what they are. Ed is stream lurking. Oh no. I can hear you all the way from Aquashella, Orlando. Cool. Good morning, Eduardo. Mirror Tomchik, what's going on? Petroman. Fishion Tactics, what's up? Mark Stolson. Patty. What is going on? Everybody saying, hey, good morning. Jen you got the stickers. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think, I even went back through and looked through all my old emails, and I don't remember ever seeing an email from you, so I don't know what happened there. I think I even checked the spam folder. I don't know. But I did get it, and I got them out. I gotta check the email, see if anybody. I haven't checked it this weekend yet. Patrick Hardy, good morning. Bruiser, what's going on? Gina French, hey, hey, hey. Vanoxky Fish Kodo, what is going on? Michael Long, Long Family Shoal. Thanks for joining me. Fish Radio Man. Thanks, Patrick. I'm here to support you even though Ed is streaming. I know. Sorry, Ed. Stepping on me, Ed. Moving into PA fish posse territory, man. I don't know. Might have to have some backroom discussions. Nah, it's all good. Aquashell is a thing, right? If you want to watch the show, go there. What type of eggs? Gina just asked. They were Pseudomugil gertrudes, the spotted blue eyes. I can show you the parents. Let's move that way. And I'll check chat some more. Let me set this camera up at a respectable level. Also, I got to get rid of this glare. Oh yeah, the other thing we got to talk about is I got a surprise this week. Was it yesterday? Friday. I think it was Friday. Might have been Saturday. No, Saturday was yesterday. Pretty sure it was Friday. I got a package in the mail. But these are the Gertrudes. The Gertrudes. Pseudomugil gertrude. Look at them flaring. Pretty cool. I can hold it steady for a second. Trying to see what you're seeing. You can see my head. There's 7 of them here. Various. I think there's 4 females, 4 males, 3 females. Something like that. Enough that they keep dropping eggs. I haven't checked that mop in like a week because I filled up that other container, so I'm thinking I might actually need a third one, and then I could do like a 3-week rotation for like a week of hatching out while I'm filling up another one while the other ones are hatching out, growing up for a week, and then I can dump them in a, I don't know, I probably need another tank yet too. Okay, Fishymon, good morning by the way. I'm going to be seeing Fishymon in a little bit, a couple hours, so I got to end the stream on time today, folks. So 11 a.m. we're out. Got to get with Kirk and Vinay. Want to hang with those guys today. Maybe do a little to see Fishymon's creepy basement. It's going to be fun. Maybe I'll stream. Maybe I'll go live just so I don't get murdered. John McKenzie, what's up? Babies are so awesome. Yes, they are. Did I say hi? I think I said hi. I see you were like the first one here. PNW Aqua. The egg may have been in the mop for a while if you missed it. Yep. Your book looks fine. Does it look girly? You get an inappropriate gift from Fishymon? No. Oh yeah. Alright. I'm just trying to get caught up in here. I do not have those types of pseudomugils. Yeah. What types do you have, Gina? I'm curious because I have those and I've been looking for some more. I have an empty tank too. And then I have these. These are the forktails. The fricatas. And if you haven't seen that video on my channel called Blue Eye Pseudomugils, you should check it out. Look at this guy. It's like, you want some of this? You want some of this? This tank's getting a little... I gotta change the air on this. The way I have that air running in there, it's like one airline that's split, and then there's valves on it to tone it down. But I have enough supply that I could just run a dedicated airline to each one. I don't know why I split it. I think it was just convenient at the time, and I never changed it. But it's hampering how much air is coming out of those things, so both of them are only getting half. Okay. What am I talking about? the gifts, the surprise package. I did an unboxing of this, but I suck at those things, man. So I just heard Monty come down the steps. He likes to let himself know. You know, he's like, I'm out. He's like, leave me alone. He came barreling down the steps. Anyway, okay, so package showed up. Where do I start? Let's just start at the beginning. And then I opened it. And in it was stuff. Got a mug. See that? Yes. I put my sticker in it. And then there was this. I wonder who sent this. It's a coaster. And then there was this. This is a bunch of like swag, I guess. A little snail. Seeing this? Alright. I gotta position myself so I can see the camera. There we go. There we go. Yep. And then I got a little tag with my name on it. I guess this is like for a, what do you call it, a beer bottle opener. Little wristbandy thingy, I don't know. It's got like a little whale tail. Tchotchkes, man. Come on, how cool is that? Then, also in this, where is it? Right here. Was this? Look at this. This is like, first of all, it's pretty epic. Oh, got the tag anyway. Here we go. Look at that. Pretty slick, huh? And then, this was cool. This was in there. How cool is this? It's like a little paint by, well, I wouldn't say paint by number because there's no numbers, but it's a little, my logo. The old degenerate. Now I have to get like skilled and do it. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Thank you very much, Annette, Mystery Snail Guardians. Now, I know she's big on Instagram. And I think there's a bunch of Facebook groups too. But I don't know much other than that. I'm sure we can get a link to her channel somewhere. Let's check out the fishfam.link. I bet you that's got everything we need. Find out who Mystery Snail Guardians is. I bet you it's a mystery. Here, let's do this first. Yeah, so check her out. All her stuff. Website. Oh, Lonnie, what are you doing? YouTube. Got a band store. Facebook groups, Instagram, Pinterest, Reddit, TikTok. Holy cow, man. You're everywhere. Yeah. Definitely follow, like, subscribe, and do all the things. Mommy, I'll hurt you. I will hurt you, kitty. Blue eyes, green eyes, so sexy. I give up who? Yeah. I have the Fricatas and the Luminatus. Now the Luminatus are the red ones. Those are the red neon blue eyes, I believe is what they call it. Is it something like that? Those are pretty cool. I was thinking about those. I was actually looking at like the species that are whatever in the aquarium hobby. First of all, there's 16 known species. Why are you eating a wire, Monty? Please stop. Where did you get this wire? Oh, it's a thermometer. Where did you get this thermometer? Monty decided to pull one of these from something. Dude, where was this? It's one of these like probe thermometers. Did you yank that out of my sump? As long as you don't yank the probe out. Holy cow, that's my other cat did that once. You know the temperature probe that goes in the sump to shut for the temp controller? Well, they pulled it out because they were playing with the stupid wire. And so the room temperature was obviously colder than I had it set for. So the heater turned on and never turned off. And I didn't notice it until one day I'm like, why do I have a dead fish in there? This is in my 55 before everything got moved around. And then I felt like I went in there to go like get the dead fish out, and I realized the tank was like 95 degrees. It was a gourami that didn't make it, by the way. But yeah, cats. They always throw they're like gremlins. All right, who am I missing here? Gina French, the Luminos, yeah. I was talking about did I just see somebody come in? DeFreeze, that's what's up. What's up, man? How you doing? Attack of the Cats, Part 3, yeah. The species of blue eyes. I wanted to get the, what are they called? The blueback blue eyes? Something like that. The Cyanodorsalis, I believe is their scientific name. But I haven't seen anybody that has them. I saw Wet Spot sold them once. I'm on a list if they ever get them again. They're going to email me. The signifers look kind of cool. And I keep seeing those Ivanopses, Ivanopsids, whatever, Ivans. But those, I don't know about them. But I might just do something completely different. Not pigeon myself into 3 different species of rainbows. Or, see, I did it again. They're not rainbows, they're blue eyes. Remember, they changed that. They've been kicked out. They're not welcome anymore. Let's go down here. These are the frittata babies are in here. You kind of see them? Yeah, you can see them. Especially up against the top of the water. That's where I like to hang out. I got a bunch of blue dream shrimps in here too. I counted 11 of these dudes. Could be more. It's very hard to keep track of things moving like this. You guys see that? You can see that, right? I guess I can't keep you up that high. Can I? I think it might be time for me to get a new, what do you call it? Tripod. Oh, this one's only lasted 30 years. You know, what did I just do? I guess it wasn't enough. Yeah, good enough. Whoa! Hang there for a minute. Let me get my phone. Alright. Blame it on the pussycat. Yep. You ready, Fishymon? Good morning, Terry. What's going on? Yep. So yeah, those are the babies. These guys are doing good. Getting bigger. They're no longer little specks. They're now like... And they got fat little bellies, and I haven't fed them in days. Well, that's not true. I fed them last night. They're still feeding back their AE, but I think there's so much in this tank right now that they're just... First of all, this tank's a mess, because... I did do a water change on it this morning, but I figured... Fry love that kind of stuff, right? It's probably the best environment for them. Look at the saltwater. The algae-ridden saltwater tank that I'm having issues with. My clowns. They're chilling. But there's the shrimp. You can see them. Kind of. Yeah, you can. Hasn't dropped the eggs yet. At least I haven't seen it. And then I got the dotty back right there. I found a blown heater in my 55 yesterday. Lost 2 angels. Bummer. Oh, man. That's rough. Wait, did we lose him? No, there he is. Leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. It's a peppermint shrimp. It was buried. Pretty much been hanging out there the whole time. There's my corals. They seem to be doing alright, even despite the algae. But this algae's out of control, man. I gotta do more water changes, that's the problem. I gotta up my game. This algae's doing, or this coral's doing alright too. Oh man, the hiccups. Yeah, 10 a.m. Eastern. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's like an hour. Well, I'm running till 11, so I'm gonna be an hour behind. But I'll catch up to you, Fishy Mom. I don't have any heat in my car, man. My heater went out. I don't know. I think it's the thermostat. I hope it's the thermostat. That's the easiest thing. But, what was it? I was, got in my car the one day, and the check engine light went on. I'm like, oh, man, what is this? And then the heat wasn't working. I'm like, oh, man, what is this? I'm like, okay. Might be a thermostat. And then, like, throughout the day, whatever, I kept driving. Then the heater went, then the check engine light went off, and the heat came back on. But then throughout the week, the heat stopped working. But the check engine light never came back on. So, I don't know. Here's the ghost knife tank. It's doing pretty good, actually. It's doing real good. I need to get... I think I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna put my rainbows in this tank. The fry. Well, they're kind of like juveniles now. I'd say they're no longer fry. I'll show them to you. Got this guy. Just this one lone little rainbow dude. This is a Melanitania species. I believe it's just a collection point at this. It's undescribed. But it's very similar to, man. I had a discussion with Vinay about this. So they might be the same species, just different, whatever, where it was collected from. I got the rainbow goby in here. I have a little B-roll on that guy I just put out, actually, earlier this week. Pretty cool footage. Check it out. Then, you get to see the ghost knife's tail. Can you see the ghost knife's tail? Yes. Do this. He's just laying there like he's dead. That's his move. Oh, you can see his tail wiggling. Spends most of his day right there, and then when the lights go out, I did a Halloween video, like whatever, some dumb like minute and a half video called Ghost in the Fishroom, but it was like, it had like, what do you call it? Infrared footage, like night vision stuff, black and white, of him creeping around the tank. It's pretty wild. I should do a whole video on that, actually. That'd be kind of cool. See what he does, because they're nocturnal mostly. And when, like, these things dart around, man, they're pretty crazy. And I have, see, I even went out of my way and bought an infrared light so I could film in infrared. And, you know, you can't see it, obviously. You can see that, like, it starts glowing red. Like, these glow red, but that's all you can see. Very dim. But cool. Let's check it out sometime. It's not a bad idea. This was the tank that had the Hydra problem. But I think the problem's over, honestly. I can see stuff on the glass. Just like, I don't know. I mean, I haven't fed anything that's small enough for the Hydra to eat. I've been doing like big blackworms, fluval bug bites, the big ones, not the small ones. Stuff like that. There's a bunch of corridors in here too, like Adolphois. They're down here in this corner. There's one. They like to hang out here. They come out every once in a while. I saw them out the other day, man. They were really moving. I think part of the problem is there's no ditherfish, right? There's only this one rainbow, so they're kind of all like, yo, the birds are out, man. You gotta hide. I also did clear, there was a ton of Salvinia, like it was choking out the light, but I managed to get most of it out. A little bit here in the corner, not too worried about it. Now I did find something very interesting with Salvinia, is that my goldfish will eat it, but my bala sharks won't. At least I haven't in the week since I've put it here. Right, it's still there. But the goldfish ate every last bit of it. So maybe I can put some salvinia in this tank. And part of the problem with this tank is there's so much nutrients that like in this tank that like nothing soaks it up, because all the fish Whoa. Hey. What the heck happened here? Oh, I'm standing on the cord. That's why. I'm like, why did that do that? Yeah, these bala sharks devour everything in this tank. I've had this sprig of Anubias tied to this thing for like, I don't know, years. You can see it keeps struggling to grow a leaf. Every time it grows a leaf, the bala sharks eat it. It's like, you know, spring greens for them. Yeah, you. I'm talking about you. Dirty fish. Speaking of that, I gotta come up with a plan here for. I need a bigger tank. These bala sharks are getting pretty big. The original plan was to get them in like a 125, 150. Don't go by the reservoir. Actually, take the radiator cap off and check. Okay, I can do that. The reservoir was full. I did check that. Well, it wasn't full, but it wasn't very low. Let's put it that way. It has a like, when this is cold, it should be at this line. It was a little below that line, but it wasn't very low. Yeah, I know. I know. I think what happened is something blocked the heater core. I don't know if it's just debris, something. And I think that's what threw the check engine light originally too. I think it was like the thermostat stuck. I don't know. I got an appointment Tuesday to get the car looked at. The other thing is I got nowhere to work on any of this stuff. I have an alley behind my house that's like a common alley, so, and it's like 10 degrees out. I don't feel like working outside in the cold on a car. I got better things to do, like stream. Okay. Looking down on us small people. Who is? Oh yeah, me. What else we got here? Geek boy. Yeah, I did check the fluid. Everything was good, looking good. That's right. Patrick Hardy, you're going to bed. Good night, man. Sleep tight. Oh, I need some water, man. That's what I forgot to grab. This road's dry. But yeah, keep looking at these bala sharks. I'm gonna go grab me some water up the steps here. Alright. Sorry about that. We can creep around and look at some other stuff. Let me get my water. I've only tuned into a handful of those aqua shell streams. What did I watch? I watched the Fishroom Fever one yesterday. Morning? Afternoon? It was afternoon. There was, I guess Ed was in control of the camera, but there was like a shot there that he just like turned to the camera and he just looked at the camera like, uh-huh. I was laughing hysterically. I don't know why. Cracked me up. Alright, here's the goldfish. This tank's got a little bit of a green spot algae problem. But every one of my tanks has an algae problem. It's a common theme in my life. Look at that green spot algae. Holy cow, that's all you can see. Running out for a quirky minute and get me something to munch on. Oh, and coffee. Good idea. Ben Backstrom, good morning. How are you, sir? Patrick Hardy, I can't sleep for some reason. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's dangerous. He's thinking too much. Can we see what's in this tank? Barely. This is an unheated aquarium. It's currently at 75 degrees because it's kind of warm in this room. I've actually been toying with the idea of just heating this space, but I need to do a little more construction down here before that can happen. But it's a future plan. This has goldfish, red garas, hillstream loaches, white cloud minnows, various snails. I think I'm forgetting something. think that's it actually. 2 types of Gulfstream loaches. But I really like these red gars. I gotta get more gars. They're cool. Is that bounce? No. Man, those are some big ram's horns. Some bad daddy snails down there. Can I reach that? Yes. See these guys back there? On the glass there? Can I see what you're seeing? No. He's down there, man. Yeah, right at the bottom. I can't really see the camera, so I can't really see if you can see what I'm seeing. I got a delay, so I gotta wait like 10 seconds. Yeah, he's kind of there. Snails in my tank usually don't get that big. At least the ram's aren't. This is a Blue Dream tank. Not to be confused with the other Blue Dream tank that has the fry in it. Or to be confused with this Blue Dream tank that has Blue Dreams in it and used to have fry in it. Things got out of control. Okay? This one had a bunch of endlers in it, and I used that fry trap that we talked about and caught them all in like hours. Not even, it was like 45 minutes, maybe an hour. I was impressed how quick that fry trap actually worked. There was one little dude that kept avoiding it, and I just caught him. And he was actual fry. Yeah, so anyway, I had... Let's go back. These Blue Dreams in here I've had for years. I got them the same time I got the endlers from Lucas Bretz, from his website, whatever. And I put these Blue Dreams in here, and then I promptly... They exploded, and then for some reason they all kind of dwindled away, and I never saw them again for a long time. And I was like, okay, maybe they just died, or whatever. The endlers were eating the fry, and they weren't viable, whatever. Then I saw like 1, maybe 2. I'm like, okay, I need to up the stock. So then, like maybe a year afterwards, I got some more from Lucas Bretz from the same. These were the grade A, whatever they were, the truest. Whatever, bluest line, whatever the heck he was calling. Yeah, that's what I got from them, and I got in them again. And then, same thing, I put them in here, and they kind of exploded, then they kind of died back, and then I didn't see them for the longest time. And then I started catching the fry out of here. And then I was kind of stagnant, and then at some point, they started exploding again, so I'm like, okay, they're still in here. Meanwhile, I'd gone to a swap. And somebody was selling Blue Dream shrimp. There was actually 2 people, 2 vendors. So I got, I think I got 5 from one guy and 5 from another guy. And I put them in my quarantine tank. And then I was like, okay, it's time to move. After they were done quarantining, I was going to stick them in a different tank. But then, so I moved the adults out and then realized that there was about 47 million little babies in the quarantine tank. And they were like, I mean, they looked like pepper flakes, man. That's how small they were. I didn't even know they were shrimp at first. I'm like, what the heck is in this tank? I'm like, oh my god, those are babies. So, that's how I had all these babies in this tank. And I'm like, well, they're clearly too small to move. So I just let them grow up in here. Then I started discovering those eggs. I'm like, well, what the heck am I going to do with the eggs? So I threw the mops. There was like 3 mops in this tank. I just threw them in here. Like, I'd leave the mop in the tank for like 3 or 4 days, and then I take the whole mop and just threw it in here. I already see babies in there again. Holy cow. I don't know what's up with this tank. Might just be... I don't know. I gotta put something in here that eats baby shrimp. That'll solve the problem. So anyway, whatever. Then I had babies in here, let them grow up, then I threw the fry in here, and that's kind of where I'm at with that. I might get this under control someday. But, in the meantime, like, the ones I put in here, they started throwing, like, all sorts of, like, oddballs. So, there was clearly some bad genes in this pool. I got black ones, I got red ones, I got, like, see-through red ones. I'm like, okay. But everything in that, whatever dropped the fry in the quarantine tank, like, everything in that's been straight blue, so... It's probably one parent. and a million babies. Maybe 2 parents, but they seem to be pretty pure genes, so I'm going to keep these guys isolated. I'm definitely going to keep the purest blue dream in the world isolated. And I might just mess around with the 3rd tank. Yeah, shrimp are cool, even shitty ones. Yep, fish tank dad. You got it, man. You will, Jason. We have faith in you. Geek boy! Bunny Viper! What's going on, Bunny? Don't always mean badge and eggs. The shrimp could have just have them as necessary recessive traits. Recessive traits, not necessary traits. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and when I cull, I don't kill things. Let's put it that way. First of all, I've only done like minimal culling. And that consisted of taking 1 shrimp and putting it in this tank. It's an unheated tank, but you know. And he was like pretty see-through red. I don't see him right now, but he was here. This is the Scud Tank. Look at these things, man. These things are like aliens. Hey, there's a snail in here. How the heck did you get in here? Hitchhiked on some plants, I bet. But that Scud looks like, I don't know if he's eating that snail. What's going on with that? These are the Scuds I got from Jess. Manes, tails, fur, and fins. Fur, yeah, I think that's right. I always forget. The Aquatic Morning Show. Come on now, people. We all know it. Some of those Scuds are getting huge. Holy cow. I still have the blackbeard algae I threw in here the 1 week to see if they would eat it. Oh, you can't see. Hold on. Bam. I haven't really touched it, but that doesn't mean much. That just might be there's still food that they prefer otherwise. I threw in some moss. I did see them eating pieces of that, so I don't know if they were eating stuff on the moss or they were actually eating the moss. The guppy grass they seem to leave alone. But they're everywhere. I did feed my betta some of these. 1, 2. It's pretty cool watching him. He got all excited. Oh my god, did he get excited. He was like, what is this? Chased it for like a minute. And he's got like an eye that's kind of blind. He's got like a weird growth over his eye. So he only sees out of one eye, really. But he seemed to enjoy it. I lost my phone. Alright, let's get back over here. Where we at? Mike's turn to aquatics. Good morning, good morning. I have 10 blue dreams coming this week that I won from a Vinegar auction. Awesome. Cool. That's awesome. I don't think I saw that auction. I've really been out of the loop this week, guys. I've been kind of in my own little world. Melvin Reef, good morning. Finally getting some blue Neos for one of my tanks. Yeah. Definitely cool. Skipper, good morning. What's going on, man? Sorry, your blue dreams you won in the auction. Who'd you win them from? And what are they? Where are they coming? Who'd you get them from? I want the deets, man. I just learned that sometimes pale boy shrimp can color up later and girls look better than boys. Sound right? Yup. Girls get that skirt. That sounds right, Bunny. Yep, that sounds right to me too. Fish tank dad. Congrats, that is exciting. Yep. Yeah, it varies under genetics and diet too. Yeah, I agree with that, S. What else we got here? You're going in a planted 40 breeder all to themselves. Awesome. Wow. They're going to get overrun. I feed my Scuds plant trimmings. 3G, what's going on? Daniel Velez, what's going on? Good morning. Hope all are well and safe and healthy. Yeah, me too. I'm doing alright. Hope you are too. Yeah. I see Fat Bubba watching on... What? Watching on your aquariums. What? I see Fat Bubba watching on your aquariums. Cool. Oh, Buddha. I read that as Bubba. Is that what you typed? Yeah, you did type Bubba. Okay. Been leaving you for my Starship friends. You have no idea the madness that's been going on over there. S. Man. Blockade running. Drug running. Chaos. Combat. I was blowing people up. But that's not all I've been doing. That's just like once or twice. I was hanging out with real world friends last night. I'm hanging out with real world friends today too. Kirk and Vinay. Yeah, last week we went to. I should have gotten some footage of that because that's a pretty cool fish store. Kirk to Fishy Mom, we went up to this place called the Water's Edge. It's in the town, probably about 45 minutes from here, half hour or whatever. Yeah, Kirk got to experience the no heat. Kind of sucked, but whatever. I think it actually stopped working on that ride. But anyway, it was a tight little store, like small, like whatever. I guess it used to be a house that was turned into a storefront that turned into an aquarium store. But they had like wall-to-wall tanks. I mean, where the heck's the camera? There it is. Like this little alleyway here that I'm standing in, kind of. It was like this. You can see this tank, yeah. You know, but it was like the whole place was like that, and they had like 75, 125 gallon tanks. A lot of rare stuff like cichlids, angels, whatever, man, like oddball stuff. Really cool. I almost bought some of those angels. There's a breeder around here. I've seen him in a couple swaps, and I've been tempted with his angels, but every time I see them, they're just like little fry, and they're like little silver angels. I'm like, whatever, I can get them anywhere. But this guy had them like as a little bit older, like juveniles, colored up a little bit. Man, it's called Mike's Bulgarian Greens, or Bulgarian Green, whatever that means, as far as angels go. But man, they look really cool. But I do see that guy at a lot of swaps, so I was thinking, maybe I'll just wait till I see him at a swap and buy him cheap. But then I got a bunch of angels. Not that I'm opposed to angels, but I gotta control myself. I have a skinny Buddha in my fluval. Isn't Buddha supposed to be fat? Why is he skinny? Debbie Holding, what's going on? Good morning. Rico Stan, what up? Between all the auctions and direct donations, we were well over 15,000. Holy smokes, that's awesome. That is definitely cool. Man, really? Tell you what, that fish fam can pull together. Drug running, yeah. There's this mission. First of all, I know this is a total divergent, but there was a place, it's like a game in development, okay? And it used to be one planet and a bunch of moons, right? And on one of those moons was this little lab called Jump Town. And that's where they made like illegal substances. And it used to be a thing. You can see the shrimp right now. The cull shrimp. That's the orange duty. Duty. Anyway, so there was this lab that they'd make drugs on. And then it became like a thing because it was the only place that you could do this. And there was a lot of money. And then people would fight over it, like King of the Hill kind of thing. And they'd be landing cargo ships and filling up their cargo ships while fighters are in the air, making sure that nobody comes in and tries to blow up their cargo ships. It was great. A lot of fun. A lot of PvP. Space combat, the whole nine. Then the universe got bigger. Then they started adding more. Well, it's a solar system now. They started adding more planets. I think there's 4 planets and a bunch of moons around that, every one of the planets. And then they added a whole bunch of drug labs all over the place. So then, obviously everything wasn't throttled to one spot. And then they kind of nerfed how much money you can make on those. But then they created this event where, like, somewhere in the solar system, one of those labs starts producing a bunch of drugs. Boxes. They just start falling out of like this thing, and everybody runs there and starts gathering the boxes. And then they start fighting over it. It's great. Then you got planes in the air shooting things down. Oh, it was awesome. Good times. I know. Total nerd. Nothing to do with fish. Although, there is this thing in the universe, they call it the universe, that there's this book that's laying around somewhere every once in a while. It's called Everything I Learned About Dogfighting I Learned from Watching My Aquarium. So, I get a kick out of that. Alright, where are we at here? Back on subject here. Aquariums, great job. Skipper, great job on last night's auction. Thanks for all you've done for Vinay. Hell yeah, Skipper. Skipper was the mastermind behind half of this, or all this, I think. Not even sure. Yeah, that Fishroom was cool though, man. I should have gotten some footage of that. Fishy Mound rolled in there like he owned the place. Everybody's like, hey, what's going on, man? And they started talking about his plecos. And then they were like, ooh, give me some pleco. It's really not how it went down, but sounds good. Bulgarian green are pretty sought after. Angelfish genetic strain, really? Well, apparently Mike's Bulgarian greens is like, that's the guy. Everybody knows him. Like, oh yeah. So I was like, we were talking about him. Like, he's like, oh, those Bulgarian greens. I'm like, oh yeah, where'd you get them? He's like, I got them from Mike, man. He's like, the only one you can get them from. Not that you can get them from other people, but I guess he's got the purest strain, the most whatever, the one that breeds true, I guess. If you want to research someone who influenced billions of people with no violence, read up on Buddha. Yeah, there you go. Heck yeah. What is it? Life is suffering. The tenfold path, is that what it is? I did some studying on that. I'm more of a Taoist myself. You guys, whatever. Misfits, what's going on? I missed you. Oh, there you are. Fish Tank Dad says, I have Fat Buddha tattoo on my arm, so I'm down with the Fat Buddha. Just couldn't find one big enough that was aquarium safe, so I went the Skinny Buddha. That's awesome. Cool. Hey, whatever. Times are lean for Buddha. One of the biggest dope dealers in the Big Brother is Big Brother in DC. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's always been true, right? I was talking about the water's edge. Oh, and then I went on a tangent. Man, I'm all over the place. Not enough coffee. Too much coffee. Rico, that's amazing. This is truly an amazing group of people to coordinate all this and all the days of auctions. Yeah, definitely. Definitely cool. I'm glad, man. Couldn't happen to a better person. What were the ones at the store actually green? They did have a green. Fishy Mound was there, so you can attest to it too. There was like they have like this green sheen to their body, right? They're kind of like silver, and then they just got like a iridescence that's green. But like where their fins, you know, they got the spiky top fin, and then like the two fins that go down, like those were turning black, and then those got kind of like almost like an emerald green sheen to them. They're really cool looking, man. Yeah, Fishy Mound was trying to push them on me, man. But I was gonna get 5 of them, but that would have cost me $100. They were $20 a piece for the little dudes. And I figured for that price, I could probably get them real cheap at a swap. And there's a swap coming up at the end of March. Which is only like, what, a month away? Like 30 days maybe? So, we gotta go there. I think that's the way to go. CC's Aquatic Adventures. What's up, man? What's up, buddy? CC's. I like that. CC's. Because that's the main difference I see between the variety of Bulgarian greens is the amount of actual green on the fish. Yeah, they were cool. They were really cool. Bunny Viper. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's not... Let's stay away from politics. Not that you're doing anything wrong. Just don't want to go down a road. First of all, we're bordering on the whole religion talk. Next thing you know, it's going to be like, whatever. Yeah, $20. That's a good deal. Yeah, per fish. I didn't say it was a bad deal. I just feel like, you know, as somebody who's a hobbyist, like, I feel like I can do it better. I feel like if I went to a swap, I could get... Because I've seen Mike and his Bulgarian greens at the Lehigh Valley Aquarium swap twice. 3 times now? How many times have we gone there, Kirk? A few times. Every time I've gone there, I've seen him there, and I'm just like, maybe. But now it might be a little more than a maybe. The other issue is where I put them. Oh yeah, that's what. Man, I get a secretary. Keep my stuff together. These guys. I got these at the Keystone Clash. They're Bowman and Allen. There should be 8 of each. Last time, I don't know. That's what I bought. There was 16 of them. I didn't find any dead, but anyways, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I see 14 right there, so most of them. I was thinking about putting them in here. That would solve the ditherfish problem. We'd give that rainbow some friends. Where is he? He's around there. There he is. They seem to be big enough that I wouldn't worry about the ghost knife eating them anymore. Right? I mean, if you really wanted to, sure. But if the ghost knife wanted to eat anything in this tank, he could do it. I mean, those are bigger than the Corys that are in here with them. Why won't you focus? So we'll see. If I planned it, they would cost me $40 each at the swap. What? What are you talking about the Bulgarian greens? Holy cow. Who has nice tiger green, 9 green tiger barbs? I don't know. I've tried to do tiger barbs on several occasions, and they're mean little dudes. And my problem is I did have Odessa barbs at some point. Those are really cool looking fish. But those guys are rough, man. I bought 6, I think, and they just keep a tag. Like, what they do is they just pick on the weakest one, and then that one dies. And then there's 5. And then they pick on the weakest one, and then that one dies. And then there's 4. And then they pick on the weakest one. No religion in politics. Yeah, no worries, buddy. If I planned it, they would cost me $40 at a swap. Oh, I guess you're breeding them? That makes sense. Just the barbs get pretty big. Yeah, they do get pretty big. Those were in that tank that got like 95 degrees. I think I might have lost one of them too. In that Thunderdome, totally. My angels are a pain, so mean. They can be. That's what I was thinking. Like, if you get 5, you're probably not guaranteed to get a pair, but there are no guarantees. But your odds of... But do I even want a pair? I don't know. Then I got that problem. I may have to relax. What I need is more tanks, right? That would solve the problem. Problem is I got to figure out where to put those tanks. I got a black angel I've been looking for mate for. I'm in love with the jet black angels. Yeah, I always like those too, especially the ones that have the red eyes. I always thought those are stunning looking fish. Like the black angel with the red eye. Or any of the angels that have red eyes are pretty cool. So that's what I want to get someday. Bunny, I don't mind explaining, maybe late night. Yeah. Melvin, I'm doing good. Just watching TV and live streams, enjoying the Aquashella from Orlando. Yeah. Yeah, it's some good times. Makes you jealous you're not there, right? The double blacks are super aggressive, says Peplin. What's up, Peplin? Yes, more tanks. I agree. Cool. Why don't you reconsolidate and move fish around and make community tanks where you can? Yeah, that's what I'm actually kind of doing that, I think. Let's see. Well, the problem is I don't have a lot of big tanks, right? And angels kind of need bigger tanks. As far as big tanks go, I have the 75 for the goldfish, which is like a cold tank. I got the 75 for the bala sharks, which this is my plan. My plan is to somehow finagle a 6 foot, whatever, 125, whatever. 125, 150, 180, I think are all the same footprint. One of those tanks. get it in here, move the ball of sharks, probably move the Buenos Aires, probably move half the fish in that tank. I mean, every tank with like fish in there. Maybe some of them can stay. I don't know, but that can move. Then the angels can move in there. Then the ghost knife, when he gets bigger, can eventually move into the 75. And then when he gets big, he can move in the 125, or he can just move straight to the 125. I don't know. But that frees up a lot of like, you know. Then there's the 55. I can start putting a lot of fish in. I could do like a bunch of tetras. You know, that basically frees up 2 big tanks, and then all that. Plus, I do have empty tanks. Like I got a 10-gallon that I set up. Remember that stream? If anybody remembers that stream a couple weeks ago, I pretty much escaped the tank. That tank has been sitting empty, well, with water running, plants in it. Fishimon gave me some plants in there. Speaking of that, he gave me this plant too. The Bacopa over here. You can't see it. This one. It's surviving. We'll see. I've never had much luck with that. He also gave me this one. Whatever that is. It's pretty cool. But this is the tank escaped. There's no fish in this tank. It's completely empty. The only thing in this tank is 1 Gertrude fry that survived from the original mop that I threw in there. I threw in 2 mops. Only 1 hatched. He's in there. Where he is at the moment, I don't know. I saw him a minute ago. But anyway, this tank's pretty much empty too. So I got 2 10-gallons that are empty. I got these rainbows that are ready to go into another tank. Probably there. That would be 3 10-gallons that are empty. This is like fry and a grow out tank, right? And whatever. So there's potentially 4 10-gallons. I plan on keeping, like, you know, you always need a quarantine tank, in my experience. So one of those is probably always going to be like empty or whatever, housing something. Temple plant, okay. Like Scarlet Temple, or no? You did see an assassin snail ass. I got them. My local fish store, my local Petco had them. However, I got 5 of them, and, well, that one's alive and moving. But the other 3 that you see there, I don't think I've moved an inch since I got them, so I think they're dead. But there's also another one in here that just like vanished right off the bat, so there's easily 2 of them alive. That one might be alive behind there, but I think those 2 in the back there are dead. I was half tempted to take them back and get, you know, either get more or Shirley Temple. Looks like Hydrophilia corimbosa. I believe you, man. Yeah, look at that snail. He is cruising. Whoa. Plus this tank's a mess. Look at the assassins on the move and all the other snails are like, run! See it? Oh, that's Stephen P's Pagopa. Oh my god. I may not survive that. And then we got, see, I got this tank down here. Like, this is another tank. I've been thinking about this too. Like, this space down here would actually be the perfect spot for a 33 long. It would fit perfectly in here. It'd be the same height, and it would just take this whole space. So, might have to do that. Mystery Snail Guardians, what's going on? I just showed off all your stuff. I don't know if you were here when that happened, but we talked about it. And your swag bag. It was great. Oh, I forgot to mention the candy. There was Swedish fish in there. They did not last long. Sorry, they didn't survive. They met with a predator. Oh yeah. I get dangerous with Swedish fish. These are the Von Rios tetras. They're pretty cool little fish. The snail killer. They can kill your shrimps. Yeah. Beware. Well, that's one of the reasons why I threw it in that tank, because I mean, you can tell this tank is overrun with Malaysian trumpet snails. So I figured that's a pretty good breeding ground for the assassins. And I have no shortage of Malaysian trumpet snails. I think they're like in this tank everywhere. This tank seems to be more pond snails, ram's horns. There's definitely like Malaysians everywhere, and this tank up there is Malaysians. That's where they originally all came from. I sent like, I think I sent Skipper a whole freaking like deli cup full of them. I sent Rocco a bunch of, like a deli cup full of them. I still have them everywhere. I've broken down tanks. Just keep coming back. I'm more of a fan of these snails actually, the ram's horn / bladder snails. The Malaysians are alright, they're not bad. I got, you know, I'm cool with them. I don't hate on a snail. Fisherman's jealous. Oh, jealous. Here's my betta. It's Ahab. Ahab's a sassy boy. Let's see what this looks like. That's not too bad. I don't know where the fish went. Oh, he's up in the corner. Of course, right? The only place you can't see him is the only place he went. Right there. Ow. Ow. I cannot turn that way. Oh my god. Yeah, he's up there. Gloating. He's like, where's my food? There's also Habrosus cories in here somewhere. And algae. Don't forget the algae. Oh, speaking of algae. My experiment, right? The one where I'm doing water changes. I haven't done as many water changes as I should. I've been slacking on the water changes, but it's working. That rock used to have algae all over it. It has since like freed up most of it. Just keep going. Mono shrimp seem to like the mops. You see them hanging out there. Gertrudes are flaring. Horrible glare. Did nothing for it. I'm seeing 7 of them. And this tank is overrun with endlers and guppy grass. Here, I gotta make this a little bit bigger. Otherwise, you just have nothing but glare. You might still have nothing but glare. But at least you're on the level. Alright, where are we at here? We are an hour and 10 minutes in. And we got 36 people. Awesome. Control C. Control V. I'm gonna pin the link. Chat is open, folks. Or panel's open. If anybody wants to come up. Just chilling. Got like a 45-ish minutes, 40-50 minutes. I gotta bug out early today, folks. Is that poop coming out of that one? Or is it giving birth? How crazy is that? Oh, it's poop. Definitely poop. Man, what are you eating? Like cow. Might as well be giving birth. A hungry girl. Yeah. I lost my chat again. Where you at? Where you at? Okay. Yeah, so algae seems to be doing good. I'm gonna keep. I think I did 3 water changes this week on that tank. Plus, I think it sparks the Gertrude spawning a little bit too. We got Fishy Monster. What's up, dude? Oh my God, what is with your? Oh, what is happening with your icon?
What's up,
What's up? What's going on?
Mystery Snail Guardians? I came up just to formally
Oh, God.
apologize if I have wrongfully spelled your name. I am so sorry. So sorry.
You
I
don't sound genuine.
apologize.
I don't
I
believe. I wouldn't accept that.
beseechingly apologize.
I would not accept your apology.
By the way, I love Malaysian trumpet snails. You know why? They burrow through the sand and they churn your substrate for you.
Oh yeah, I'm not trying to get rid of them.
Well, you do have assassin snails, man. What does that
Well,
say about you?
that means what? Assassins don't have to eat. You're gonna neglect assassin families because you have a preference?
Oh my goodness, you got assassin snails just to kill your snails.
No, actually, I got them because I thought they were cool. But I mean,
Oh,
what's wrong with
yes,
assassins?
you got them because they're cool. You are so
Look, every
funny.
swap I've ever gone to, those things sell out like in seconds. So clearly, people like them. Snails.
Clearly. And then what's gonna happen
Yeah.
when your assassin snails are getting so much food from the pond snails that they start to become a pest snail in your tank?
Yeah. Well
Are you
then,
gonna get something to? You're gonna
to
get
kill
big
the
puffer
assassins?
to kill the
No,
assassins.
a big puffer wouldn't be a bad idea. But my experience, then I could just sell the assassins. They sell better than Malaysian trumpet snails.
Yeah, they do actually. They do. You could probably take them to a pet shop and get like um
$50 a snail, man. That's what I'm
you
looking
could
for.
get credit for fish food and stuff off of
Mute the
assassin
mic
snails.
so this. I was muting the mic so I could tell Alexa to turn the light off. Whoops, I shouldn't have said that. That's what. Anyway, 3G says I
Yeah, but
feed my fish red wigglers and the fish don't eat them. Lot they live in the gravel. Oh, you're talking about like red wigglers, like actual like earthworms, or you mean like blackworms? I know blackworms do that. I've done that a bunch of tanks, like
yeah,
throwing blackworms. And they're living in the sand.
I got blackworms living in the sand in my leopard frog tank.
When it comes out of her butt, it's poop. Okay, I remember that, Bunny. Yeah, I had that problem in a couple of my. Well, I don't know if it's a problem. It just means there's
Yeah,
food
'cause
in the
I think
tank.
it's like food living in your tank. You know what I
3G.
mean, jelly bean?
I hear you. 3G. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of worms, I gotta feed my worms. Good call. Now I wonder if Monty's gonna leave me alone on this. Now that I mentioned it, he won't come. But usually, Monty is all about these wafers. I don't know what it is. He gets like a hair up his butt. He thinks they're cat food treats or something. I have that short where he keeps freaking trying to eat them. He got like violent about it too. He wasn't even nice. He's busting out claws and everything. Oh, you better be nice. It's probably his nap time. I don't even know where he is. Who gave Fishymon the RuPaul filter? Yeah, what is with that? It's pretty
What?
you changed it now, but what the other one was?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. Red wigglers are the ones you bought from the bait shop. Yeah, they're smaller than. Okay, they're like earthworms, but smaller, right? Yeah, okay.
I have no clue what you're talking about, man.
Nope. Either. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Mystery Snow Guardians wanted to know who gave you the RuPaul filter. Man, I let these go a little too long
He's
before
not
feeding
in
them.
the in the chat. He could see my pink flamingos.
Y'all pink flamingos. Yeah, Sarah Catnip tabs. Yeah, that's what it seems like. All right. Worm Worms have been fed. Worms have been fed. I need to get. This is another thing. What do you think would those Gertrude fry or those little Pseudomugel fry? Depending, I'm gonna probably have more frittata fry too. But what do you think that they would eat besides like live foods that were that small? Like vinegar eels? Is that too small? Is that too big? Too small? Anybody know? I'm really curious because I think vinegar eels would be pretty cool to feed them. I'd probably still do the Bacteria E, but I'm just looking to enrich. If anybody has experience with fry, real small fry. Is that dude geeking out? Is that one still swimming all weird? I don't know. Maybe not. Anyway, that's just a question I have. Like, vinegar eels, are they too little? Too big? Because they seem like to be pretty easy to maintain a culture of that. Speaking of snails, I'm going to be getting a monstrous ass load of saltwater snails. 13 different species at least. I'm so excited, especially for the cone snails. Wow. I have turbo snails? I don't know how many. I know there's at least one alive, maybe two. I got like 3 or 4, maybe more. Put them in here, and I've only ever seen them like once. Oh, I found a dead one.
You see that? That's a baby green dragon right there.
Yeah, let me make it big. What are we looking at?
A baby green dragon. Pleco. Can you see it?
It's kind of blurry. Oh, there we go. Okay, I see what we're looking at now.
He's gone.
You gotta clean your glass, man.
You're too late.
Personally, I'll start with baby brine and stuff, then I actually start feeding them bug bites, and they seem to love it. Works great for my past guys. Problem is that I think they're too small. Like, especially the Gertrudes, they're way too small for baby brine. Like, baby brine's too big for them. So I was thinking something smaller. Paramecium. See, I don't know how to culture that. Paramecium is nice.
Jason, I heard all you have to do is put some like a leaf or two, a few leaves in a jar with water.
That's how you get Infusoria, right?
And you leave it in like a window so the sun can hit it and stuff. And
yeah, see, but the problem is I don't have a window I can leave it in, and I'm not going to forget about it. Hang on, 503 is backstage. What's going on, Shanna?
Hello.
What up? What is going on?
Early, and I was.
You're still up.
I seen you on that stream with Vinny and them.
I know.
You were holding like your own.
I missed it. Vinegar eels are tiny, tiny. You think they're too tiny, Peplin? Dry food, golden pearls. I did get the fry food from Easy Fry Food from Aquarium Co-op, but I think even that might be too big for some of them. I did put some in there, and I do see them nibbling on it, but like that food seems like it's like too big when they're first born.
Shanna, you was putting the wrong house in its place.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Tacos. I want tacos. Oh, Paramecium is nice. All right. Are we voting out tacos? Tacos.
I want tacos.
Well, you gonna feed your fish tacos?
I want tacos too. No, somebody's talking about eating tacos, and we're talking about baby brine and first bites. Vinegar eels are super small and very easy to maintain the culture.
You gonna feed your frittatas tacos?
Yes, indirectly.
Big.
All right, at Misfit, at Degenerate, yup, and crush up the bug bites. Infusoria, do you have green water? Put fish in. I do not have green water. I've actually never ever been able to get water to turn green. Now that I said that, well, that would help. I don't know if it's going to help the fish. How to culture Paramecium. There we go. I'm going to have to look at this later. Save.
I got some food, Jason, that you could feed. It's like a powder. It's literally like baby powder.
Oh, like
Yeah.
first bites?
Yeah, but it's got to be like I have first bites, and I think that's still too thick. Like for
This
these
stuff
little,
is
I mean
like
these
baby
these
powder.
fry are so little.
I gotta go, Jason.
Okay,
Okay, bye.
I'll see you in a bit.
He's so dramatic about stuff. He's like, all right, oh, I gotta go.
I gotta go. I'm too important
Bye.
for this. Fine, fine, man. How to culture golden pearls? Yeah, I've heard golden pearls too. But I was thinking if I could culture like a live food, that'd be kind of better, right? Do you think vinegar eels are too small?
No.
Okay. I have New Life Spectrum fry powder. It works great as well. Yeah, it probably does. Actually, I think that's what Kirk was talking about. If I remember, he just got some of that. Maybe that's what he was talking about? I'll check it out. But I've been doing the easy fry food. Like a little, like especially on the bigger ones, it's not a big deal. It's great. It's great for those guys.
Oh, you know what else would work? It's coral food.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Not milk. What the heck do they call that stuff?
There's like a brand name of it.
Yeah, I
Refroid.
know. Yeah, refroids. That's the way. Yeah, I was thinking milk, but yeah, refroids. That would probably work actually.
They're spendy. I feel like that's a really oddball reach for it. I think like first bites or vinegar eels would be easier. But if you already had refroids, like I have a thing of it sitting in the fridge at the house that my fish tanks are at.
Well, that's why I was doing the Bacter AE thing, and it seemed to be working. They were eating it. They survived.
Yeah.
So, you know, it seemed all right. So that's what I was primarily just feeding them that, because the bug bites, even like the little bug bites, like the fine bug bites in this fry food seemed like it was just too thick. But
Yeah.
like, it almost needs to be finer, you know, just like dust.
You sound like
first bites is super
remember-
fine. Maybe I'm just overcritical.
I remember the first time I had baby guppies, which is an entirely different sort of scenario than what you have. But I was like, first bites and like feeding them 5 times a day and blah, blah, blah. And now I have guppies and I don't do shit. I'm like, you better figure it out, little guys.
Yeah, exactly. You better eat your brothers and sisters because I ain't feeding you.
Yeah.
Window Licker number 5 says, last night Roundhouse was in right field with a hockey stick waiting to score a touchdown. Whole milk, yep. Then they used to call that stuff like, isn't it like the stuff you squirt for corals and stuff like that? Isn't it some sort of like, I thought it was like some sort of like reef milk they called it. I don't know, I could be completely wrong. I might have dreamt this.
I think you're thinking of pink milk sweats.
Yep, you're probably right. I probably did dream it. Corey's fry food is more coarse than first bites. Okay, so that's why. Okay, so the first bites. Oh, I see. What is first bites? It's like a curry, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna have to pick some of it up. Coral milk. Isn't there? Oh no, wait. Is that concrete?
So
they use milk
the
on
only
concrete.
thing I can think of, which is a reach that you're talking about, is that when they breed, like at night out on the reef, they do mass drops of semen and eggs, and it looks kind of milky.
Yeah, what do they call that? It's
Coral
like how
milk.
like clams and scallops and stuff like that. They breed like that. It's not actually sperm; it's something else, but same idea.
Yeah.
Powdered breast milk. Yup. Uh-oh. Here's Terry.
Oh.
What's going on, people?
Refroids.
Here's Bigfoot Fish Tank.
Uh-oh.
What's going on? Oh my god.
What's going on, people?
Refroids.
Here's Bigfoot Fish.
Echo.
I'm muted. I thought I didn't mute my thing.
It's Bigfoot. It's
Um,
Dennis.
talking
Yeah.
about fry foods.
Yep.
I don't breed anything anymore. And when I was breeding full time, it was before my YouTube stuff, so I
Right.
don't have any proof of this. But
Okay.
so take it for what it's worth. I mean, you can either believe me or not. But like in my angelfish, I've tried every powdered food out there. Okay.
Right.
My survival rate in fry using powdered food would be like 30% or less.
Wow.
When I was using live brine shrimp or baby brine shrimp, my fry survival rate would jump up into like the 80-90%.
Yeah.
And the fish grew quicker and they looked better. Same with guppies. I've done golden pearls. I've done first bites. Golden pearls is better than bug or the first bites for sure. But still,
I do, Peplin.
Infusoria and baby brine shrimp, you're gonna have a way better fry survival rate. But yeah. Peplin is correct. Angelfish fry are big enough to take baby brine shrimp from the get-go. So
Yeah,
you don't have to worry about Infusoria. But if you're doing rainbows, you gotta have Infusoria. That's
because they're really tiny.
they're super tiny. They're microscopic.
Almost, pretty much. I mean, even the fricatas were like twice as big as the Gertrude fries, and the Gertrude was like, I'm like, oh my god, is that even a fish? What the hell is that? It looked like a hair in the water.
Right, exactly. And I know growing Infusoria is a pain in the whatever.
Well, what's the all right? Infusoria is kind of like, well, all right. My question is, vinegar eels, is that like a viable thing? Because that seems
vinegar
like
eels are too big for rainbow fry.
Really?
But vinegar eels are really easy to propagate. But yeah, they're too big. They're too big for even angelfish fry.
Oh, okay. So they're bigger than baby brine.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I was thinking they were smaller, like microscopic.
No.
But, all right.
No.
Okay. So, was it S that linked the Paramecium? What is the difference between Paramecium and Infusoria?
If you're growing Infusoria, you probably have Paramecium in there.
Okay. What's up, ABC? Oh, we lost him. He hit the wrong button.
Yeah, I had to feed the baby.
Jason, when you mic out, the audio goes clear. When you come back, your guest echo. Interesting.
I think somebody had their YouTube link opened.
Gotcha.
I thought it was me at first, and I was like, oh, no.
No, I hear it too.
Yeah, he keeps hitting the back button. Yeah, no worries, ABC. But you're welcome back up. Oh, new baby. Take some flake and pulverize it. Yeah, I was going to do that, actually. But I do have a mortar and pestle, like an old school one.
Break it out.
Yeah, I haven't.
I don't know how old
I
school,
have
pretty old
not.
school.
I do hear an echo. Huh. But yeah, I haven't had good luck with powdered foods and baby fish ever.
Interesting. Let me see. I'm going to mute you for a second, Dennis. Does the echo go away?
Test. Check. No, I still hear it.
Interesting. Maybe it is me.
It could be you, yeah.
Huh. I don't hear the echo at all.
Audio.
Let me drop down for a second.
Echo cancellation. Check.
Yeah, there's
Check. Oh, that's cool as fuck.
How about now? Try it now.
Check.
No?
No, I still hear it.
Okay, then it's not me.
I'll say my YouTube's muted, so I think coming out of that.
Are you hearing it? Dennis, the echo?
When you're not talking, there's a little there.
Interesting.
Check. Now it went away.
Yeah.
So it is me.
What do you got open?
I'll be right back.
Your phone?
Are you sure you want to lead the broadcast? No, hang on. How do I get out
Yes,
of
I
this?
do not have an indoor voice.
No. That's why I keep telling. Talk with your inside voice. I don't have one.
I've been trying to be quiet since 3rd grade. In 3rd grade, I remember my little ass was on the school bus riding to school, and I was like, today's going to be the day that I don't get my name on the board. I'm going to raise my hand first, and I'm not going to yell in class. And then I'd end up with my name on the board. Never been quiet, never going to be quiet.
What's that Ron White said in his comedy skits? You have the right to remain silent, but I didn't have the ability.
That's me. Yeah. Yeah.
Spoke before you thought? Yeah.
Good. All right. I'm unmuted. Let's see if this is any better. If not, I don't know what to do. I'll have to figure it out later. Jason, good, but it's something on my end. Okay, so you said it was happening yesterday during Saturday morning cartoons? Okay. All right. Well, thanks for waiting a whole freaking day to tell me about it.
Well, we couldn't get a word in edgewise yesterday.
Yeah, really. That's fair.
Yeah, between you and Chad, everybody doesn't just sit there and just listen.
Oh my God, we were so chatty yesterday too.
Yeah, we were off the rails.
Yeah.
We could have gone 3 hours.
Getting back to the powdered foods, I will say this though. The golden pearls versus first bites, the golden pearls, depending on what size you get, because there's multiple size options, the smaller size golden pearls stays in the water column better, kind of sort of like Reefroids does, where first bites, it kind of just settles to the bottom kind of quick.
Almost makes a cloudy mess of the water.
And of course, you gotta, it all depends on your water flow and stuff like that. But I have found that first bites settles out a lot quicker than the smaller sizes of golden pearls.
Golden pearls, you get them from
Brine Shrimp Direct.
Brine Shrimp Direct, that's the word.
They call it they call it GP diet.
Yeah, GP, and then there's like whatever sizes on them.
Right. It used to be called Golden Pearls, but for whatever reason, they just shortened it to GP.
Wow, it's like a different world. Yeah, see, Bunny, the thing I was worried about is where I'm growing them now is like a brand new tank, so it really wasn't seasoned. I mean, I did wring out a sponge in the tank to kind of seed it with bacteria and stuff, so.
Yeah, if you have a really old tank that's been around for a while, there's Infusoria and Paramecium in that tank.
Yeah.
It's just, at what concentration, and is it enough to, what is your survival rate of your fry? If you're cool with, like, even in nature, a fish spawns, and due to all different kinds of factors, you may only get 10% of those fry that make it to adult. But when we're breeding fish, you want the highest survival rate possible. So we throw all kinds of food at them, and, if you're happy with like less than 30% survival rate, you can do like Shanna said, hey, you guys are on your own, figure it out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, right now,
with guppies, I'm totally fine with that.
Trying to calculate my survival rate, but I think for the first week, whatever, I think I had a dozen eggs. Might have been 13. And I'm only seeing like 5 fry. I thought I saw a 6-1 this morning, but he didn't look like he was swimming good, so I don't know if he just hatched or he's on his leg, not making it. Let's put it that way. So that would be what, about 50% hatch rate currently? Not bad for a first attempt.
I think it's pretty good for just seeing them and being like, oh, I'm going to grab these.
When you're breeding angelfish and you see those 300 eggs sitting on that slate, you want 300 fry.
Yeah. Problem is I'm only finding like 3 to 5 eggs at a shot. You know what I mean? I'm sure I could up those rates too, but. What did I just see? Somebody said, oh, yeah, Peplin Creek said
Lefty says it's too early for math. That's why we love Lefty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try some of those vinegar eels because I already got the baby brine thing going. So Can't hurt. And I
Vinegar
got those.
eels are super easy.
Yeah, cool. I'm down with
That's
that.
why I like them. A little bit on the smelly side, but super easy.
Can you take a little nip from the bottle every once in a while?
I wouldn't recommend it.
No, all right, fine.
Have you ever seen that show Monsters Inside Me? That's how that show gets started.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Don't
I'm
you
gonna
do
sneeze
it?
again.
Yeah, don't blow it. If you do, unmic yourself. Yeah. So you have mood yet, there, Shannon?
What kind of mood am I in?
No. We don't care about your mood. I said you
I'm
have a
like-
mood yet?
Sorry, I was too busy sneezing.
No,
Do I
you
have
have a
what?
mood yet? Mood.
Sarah
Oh,
and
not
Fishroom.
yet. I'm almost moved. My new room isn't ready, but I'm staying in a guest room at the new house, so it's like so close. So close. This weekend I'm house sitting at the old house. But
Oh.
yeah.
So you get to see your fish, huh?
Nope. Different old house. It's been a lot.
Old house.
Mhm.
Yeah, Jason Stanley's correct. You know, you get a long neck, like a wine bottle type deal.
Yeah.
And then you put the polyfill in there. The vinegar eels will wiggle through the polyfill, and you wind up with a bunch of them all at the top.
In the neck.
And then you can pull a polyfill out with the vinegar eels.
You didn't like that one, Shannon?
When
What
the hell
It's
did
so
I just
gross.
say?
It's so gross. I could just imagine them like beep, working their way up, and I'm skeeved out.
Oh, I see. I'm like, what happened? Imagine what they're doing in your nose.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What's
Don't
up, amazing
snort
Government?
vinegar eels.
Now Shannon's grossed out for the rest of the day. Yeah.
Jason Stanley. That's right. Joe Stan. We all knew who he was talking about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try him. So I'll check out. I guess I'll find out. Well, I don't know. I don't know if this fish store I'm going today is gonna have vinegar eels, or culture. I'll check it out if they do.
I have never seen vinegar eels at a local fish shop ever.
I've never seen any live food cultures.
I have. As a matter
Yeah,
of fact, the place that we just went, they were out of Daphnia, but they usually keep it. They also had blackworms and stuff like that live. That's where
and you
Cookie
can
Monster
always
is.
ask. I mean, blackworms is one that you can usually get if you ask for it. Hey, order me in some blackworms,
Yeah.
and they'll bring it.
Fine powder foods. stick to
Joseph
water
Stanley,
sources.
that's what I'm here for. Feel free.
Spray bottle to squirt fry. Yeah. Oh wow, spray bottle like a.
Do that again.
I got like one of those squirt bottles for the ketchup bottle kind of thing.
Yeah.
The
I don't
old
know
school
about
diner
the
bottle.
Yeah.
Fine powder that sinks. Yeah.
3G, she's in witness protection.
Yeah. Yeah. You're moving around from house to house. Yeah.
Yep.
That's right. That's right.
I'd tell you what I did, but then I'd have to kill you.
Good. Come on up. Yeah.
You guys been watching the Aquashellas? I saw a little bit yesterday. I didn't see any today.
Some of it.
Yeah, I watched. Who was it?
I watched Ed walk
Somebody
around
was
once.
on this morning. The guy with the beard that made the. Doggone it.
How about
Which beard? Chattanooga Ed?
Yeah, that's who it was. Thank you. Chattanooga Ed was on this morning, walking around while it was empty, and you got to see a lot more because the people weren't there yet.
Yeah. He did that yesterday too. I saw yesterday's when he did it. I didn't see
Jess
today's.
is on now? Oh.
Oh, is she? Oh, nice. Yeah.
That's a-
Oh, Eduardo, I don't know if we can forgive you for that. I'm sorry, man. Sorry. It's
Oh
over.
my God.
It's over, Eduardo.
It's totally fine, Eduardo. Don't listen to Jason.
What?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
off the hook
fine.
that easy. Come on now.
Like, I've missed a show before. I mean, the first part of it.
Probably a few.
I missed a show when I went to Keystone Clash.
Yeah, so there. You can't be giving Eduardo shit for something we both done.
Yeah.
But I did prep in advance for that.
I missed my own stream while I was live.
Jeez.
That's kind of like the gangster move of us all.
Snoochie booch.
Yeah,
I saw Eddie there on the live.
I went live and just simply walked away.
And then they never came back.
7
Yeah.
hours later. Yeah.
What up, Snoochie Booch?
You can only
Jason,
kick it
this
for a little bit.
background music thing is like, I don't know what it's for. It's for like when you're waiting for somebody to show up.
That's right. You don't like it?
Wait, huh?
Let's
No.
change it. Let's change it. Let's go to night driving.
God,
think
wasn't
it's
that
like-
a video game? Wasn't there a video game, Night
Night
Driving
Rider.
or something that
Night
it was
Rider.
just all the white posts and they would do
Not
that.
pole
and
position?
You had the wheel.
They had there was Spy Hunter. That game was awesome.
Oh, you can
Play
get
that game too
vinegar
much.
eels from Brienne too. From Brienne's Fish Fam.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
Is
You
she
don't
in
have them
Pennsylvania?
locally, she'll send them to you.
I don't know, CC's.
I would
CC's
imagine.
Aquatic.
What's your
I'm gonna find out.
Keystone? What's the Keystone Club that you belong to? You and Fishyman?
The Lehigh Valley Aquarium Society.
I'd be
Belong
willing
to
to
that one?
bet. I'd be willing to bet that somebody in that association has vinegar eels.
Oh yeah, probably.
100%. And they'll give
I think
them
I
to you
probably
for
saw 'em.
free.
Yeah, I saw him at the. I'm pretty sure somebody at one of the swaps had them for sale. There was a dude that was selling white worms. He was selling all sorts of cultures.
It just
Where I
CC's Aquatics was asking where to get vinegar eels in Pennsylvania, and that would be my go-to.
Yeah, your club, right? I don't know where in Pennsylvania you are, CC, but we're on the east side. I'm near. I'm in Allentown. Let's put it that way.
Way another.
Third largest city in Pennsylvania.
Doesn't it always say Bethlehem when
Yeah.
you get into my accounts?
Probably because
That's
I
a
think that's
steel town. That's Bethlehem Steel.
they're basically Lehigh Valley is Allentown and Bethlehem. They're two cities that bordered on each other that have become basically one city. With there's no real hard border between the two cities anymore. It's just like you drive from one side to the other and you're either in Allentown or Bethlehem.
Do you still have steel mills there, or
No, they turned it into a casino.
Oh, no kidding.
Well,
Hey,
the stacks are still there. They kept them as like some sort of historical thing, which in my opinion, they should just rip that crap down and just whatever.
yeah, you want to remember the past.
Like, why do we got to remember this? We know it was there. We don't need to save these giant rotting iron structures. Like, it just looks like an industrial thing in the middle of like some place they're trying to make in like a nightclub district kind of thing. I don't know.
How popular is Billy Joel with the song Allentown?
Well, I guarantee you, like every day at noon, it's playing somewhere. On the radio. Yeah. Yeah, that song was big. I mean, it was obviously when that came out, it was huge. It was like, that's all I remember is hearing that stupid song. Allentown reminds me of the movie Keanu. I don't think I ever saw that movie.
Yeah, me neither. It's not ringing a bell.
Apparently, they filmed one of the Transformer movies, a lot of the scenes in Bethlehem.
Really?
I think it was like the scene where it was like it was supposed to be
Yeah, in
China,
the middle.
Japan, somewhere in Asia. I don't remember where the scene took place, but that they turned that whole part of the town and it looked like that.
One of the Transformer movies was filmed in Chicago, but I don't remember which one.
I think it was only a couple scenes they did here or whatever. I don't think it was obviously the whole movie, but Sergeant Tanks did a bunch of white worms from him a while back. Yeah, I got white worms from Brienne actually. Still have that culture going. I got blackworms from my local fish shop like a year ago. I got like 2 whatever bunches, whatever they sold them as, and I put them in my little 2.5 gallon tank, and I've been feeding out of that ever since. Clean them up, rinse them real good, feed them, gut load them. I usually use algae wafers, and then the white worms I use the carnivore pellets, carnivore wafers. What is that?
Yeah, what are you pointing at, Terry?
I see the fish, but I can't see what kind it is.
It's the paratilapia.
Ah.
Paratilapia, bleaker-eye, paratilapia, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Oh, Keanu's got the Key and Peele guys. Key and Peele's awesome. They got some funny stuff. Yeah, Brienne's, she had the white worms. I guess she's got vinegar eels too. I should check her out for that. Definitely gonna check that out.
I think Lefty.
She's on later today too.
Lefty has given his opinion of the Transformer movies.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, Lefty. I don't know where the scene was filmed. I'm sure I could find out if I Googled it. Uh-oh. Here we go.
What trouble's coming in?
You got a lot of nerve showing your face around here, buddy, after not showing up yesterday.
What do you want me to do? I'm all the way in Orlando.
You at Aquashella?
I'm about to leave to go to Aquashella. And you can just kiss our collective asses for scolding me. I was driving, but it took me 3 hours. It was supposed to take me 3 hours. It took me 5 hours to get here with all the accidents, the road constructions, the blockages, the detours, and the whole damn thing. So just basically kiss our collective asses, degenerate. Now I know why you get degenerate from.
That's right, exactly.
You're so
Bethlehem
weird.
was someone
I thought
famous
we were
born here?
friends. I thought we were friends. We're not friends no more.
Oh, we're good. We're good. I'm just teasing you, man.
Now,
Come on now.
Until I get to the class, I'm going to smack you over the head with some fried fish.
We'll arm wrestle.
So, good morning, everyone.
Bethlehem has a bunch of famous stuff happen here.
Is Shannon not there? I can barely hear you. Can you hear an echo at all?
No, I don't hear an echo.
No echo.
Yeah, it's the first time I'm actually streaming on a friggin' phone.
Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? Yeah.
Well, it doesn't suck. We're not all degenerates.
The Liberty Bell was stored here in Bethlehem on its way up and down away from the British. And George Washington definitely stayed here a couple times.
I'm fairly certain that they're talking about Jesus.
Oh, that guy? The other Bethlehem?
Yeah, he too.
Nah, I don't know anything about that. What else? It's also home of Bethlehem Steel Corporation, which was huge back in the day.
Back in the day,
huge Target.
Don't even exist anymore.
No, it does not exist anymore. Still remnants of everything around it, though.
Well, we still have. It's been purchased recently by Cleveland Cliffs, which is they mine iron ore. But we have an original Bethlehem steel mill. It went from Bethlehem to another name to LTV to another name, and now it's called Cleveland Cliffs. But it was originally a Bethlehem steel mill.
Gotcha. Interesting.
Yeah, we have one here too. Seattle.
I lived in Harrisburg for a little while.
Oh, you chose to meet yourself. Okay. I thought I did that order. I'm sorry. You had a lot of static for a minute there.
And I would have to drive back and forth through Hershey. And you would think that when you drive next to the Hershey factory, that it would smell good. But it doesn't.
It does not smell good. Cocoa does not smell
rotten
good.
Cocoa shells does not smell good.
Oh my gosh, I work down the street from a Nabisco plant and they bake chocolate chip cookies, and so my work smells like chocolate chip cookies, and it smells very fucking good. It's torture.
Well, it's better than all the chemicals.
Yeah, definitely, but it's not better for my fat ass.
You can't eat smell. Can't get
No,
that
but it
smell.
makes me craving stuff, and then I go buy shit and eat it.
You can't say no.
Really?
You know, then you have
Check
them
out the Lancaster Aquarium Society. What is it? The Aquarium Club of Lancaster County, I think is what it is.
That's the one Susie is a member of, right? Susie Q?
No, Susie's a member of the Bucks County one.
Oh, okay.
The Aquarium Club of Lancaster County is one of the ones that holds the Keystone Clash. They're one of the members. They're
All right.
closer south, mid, like around Harrisburg area. They're pretty close to that. More like Reading. Eduardo, you got
Who's
some
so
weird
sad?
static happening.
Yeah.
I think that's
It's
you.
Eduardo.
Yes.
I'm hearing a lot of
Like,
static. Are you guys?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
coming from
it's
you. It's coming from you.
Yeah.
You can't. I'm on the phone. There's nothing here.
Yeah, let me mute you, and it goes away.
Yeah, it's only
Right.
somebody crumbling paper.
Yeah, it went away. I muted you. Hold on. There you go. And it's back. It's all right. We only got a couple minutes yet.
What is a salt plant? Joseph Stanley said, no old job was right between a dog food plant and an assault plant.
Asphalt.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah. He missed
okay, now I get it. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Salt plant, yeah. Typo.
good morning, Freaky Fishley.
Good morning.
Anyone going to Fishtoberfest? That's
Hell
out,
yes.
Yeah, I believe
No.
Shannon's going. That's out your way.
Oh yeah, Shannon's in her neighborhood. Yeah.
That's in October, right?
Yes. I think it's the same weekend as Aquashella Chicago.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Shanna, real quick question. Are you wishing for anything? I can pick you up at Aquashella Orlando. Anything you might be interested in? Non-livable, non-alive.
Non-livable.
Art is always
Not
good.
right now because I'm like in the middle of moving it. What the fuck? Is that a sturgeon?
Yeah, I saw that. Somebody caught a sturgeon through the ice. And I'm fairly certain that car was in an actual automotive accident.
Yeah, before this, yeah, because it looks like rusted and stuff. It just does not look fresh.
It's staged, but somebody caught a sturgeon on the ice and it froze, and they made good use of it.
Oh,
That shit is hilarious.
That is funny. Yeah, Skipper's going to this Fishtoberfest. That's right. You want a ticket?
Yeah.
I'm not. What is it? The giveaway.
Yeah, from Danny and Kenny.
Hashtag rigged.
Oh my god, really?
What does Bunny Viper want me to play?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
Speak of the devil. Oh man, those tacos. We're talking about tacos. Now I'm hungry.
Oh, dude, man.
I know. I had to mention it.
Dang it.
Go make some.
Now I'm hungry.
Fishymon, if you're lurking, you better make some tacos.
Or go buy some, yeah.
I'm gonna show up with tacos. I haven't had taco in forever.
All mine, yeah.
Oh my god. We got like 5 minutes left, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up right on time today because I gotta roll. I gotta meet people to meet.
Got shit to do.
That's right.
Yeah,
I'm going to meet Kirk and Vinay. I believe Vinay was coming up to get some of Fishymon's awesome plecos, and we were gonna hang out.
So what you're saying is you got some hands to kiss and babies to shake.
That's right.
Yeah.
And shake them good.
Shake and bake, yeah.
Shannon, make tacos.
I will.
All right.
You got it.
I'm not even out of bed yet, and
chicken.
I'm hungry for coffee. Tacos. I wonder if there's a Taco Bell. Oh, dude, I just said Taco Bell. That's not a good idea.
Oh,
Sounds like a good idea, but it's not a good idea.
idea.
Never a good idea.
Taco Bell is not tacos.
No.
No. No, it's horrible indigestion 12 hours in the future.
Speaking of that, I'll take a pill.
Yeah, take your acid pill. Then.
Oh, what is it?
Oh.
OC. God, I take them too.
I already took mine too.
This is what is it? Pantoprazole, whatever the hell it is. It's acid reflux stuff.
Yeah, I take about.
I've actually been not taking it, which is good.
Yeah, I've actually been kind of weaning myself off too, because they say you really shouldn't take them constantly.
Yeah, it's not good for your bone, whatever density over time or something like that. Robs your bones of
Oh
calcium.
my God, I've taken so many. If that was true, I'd be missing class.
No, wait till you get older.
Fuck, I'm already old.
No, I'm talking about my old and older.
In 1 month, I actually am an officially senior citizen.
Oh, are you gonna start getting that senior crowd there? Yeah.
I want Jenna's fancy tacos. Yeah, me too. Where's Jenna? Make tacos. We're coming.
Yeah.
You got it, Bunny. No problem.
Be the double
Thanks for
nickel.
hanging out.
Go to Denny's to get a free senior discount.
Oh yeah, I wanted to bring that up, but this is episode number 26, which by weeks would make it 6 months I've been doing this stream. Right? 26 is half a year.
Yeah.
I've done it every week, yeah. So yeah, milestones.
Yeah,
6 months. Achievement unlocked.
Can you go another 6 months? Yeah.
I get a ribbon from YouTube. No, I get nothing.
Yeah, no, you ain't gonna get nothing from YouTube.
Nope. They're gonna give you a slap on the hand about
and if they did send you a ribbon, it'd only be like 33% of the ribbon.
Yeah, if they take the rest.
Because they keep the rest.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you only get a piece of the ribbon. And at that point, it's not worth mailing you. They might get an email that says, yeah, here you go. Here's a piece of your ribbon.
Certificate of your ribbon, yeah.
Here's a picture of the ribbon we were going to send you.
Yeah, here's a thumbnail of the piece of the ribbon that you get.
Right, exactly.
Had to share it with everybody else, yeah.
Wait, I'm driving 80 miles south today for a Red Horse lunch. I'm not sure what that means. For a Red Horse lunch, going to meet up with some old war buddies. Okay. I don't know what a Red Horse lunch is. Yeah. I don't know if you're going for a Red Horse, comma, lunch, comma, going to meet up with some old war buddies, or if you're going to eat a Red Horse for lunch.
Yeah, or that's just a sandwich.
What the poor horse do?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Just make your own, like, so many channels. Skipper's moving fry. You got those Corey fry. I know he had those. I don't know what else he's got. Yeah, I can always blame the cats.
Yeah, blame the cat, yeah.
That was my unit, Red Horse. Oh, okay. Well, that makes more sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Joseph, I don't know. I don't know if nicotine counteracts all the stuff for the antacids I've been taking, but yeah. If it works, it works. If I'm still alive, anybody can do it.
The Red Horse stays the same.
Now,
surely not having horse for lunch. I always wondered what horse would taste like.
I don't know, but wasn't horse meat found in dog food for like the longest time in like the 70s?
Yeah.
I don't know if they use it anymore, but
more recently they found horse meat in the IKEA meatballs.
No way, really?
I don't know.
That's
that was
a
couple
real
years
thing?
ago. Yeah.
Wow.
I think that was actually true. I should have had the meatballs, man. I never had them. Yeah. Jenny Lynn, you just came in time for us to leave.
Yeah.
Jenny.
Better late than never. Yeah.
Oh, there's the alarm. It's telling me, yo, you got to go.
Alexa, turn it off.
That's right. I muted it so that I didn't tell everybody's Alexa this time.
Hey, thanks for the chat, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. It was a good time. Thanks to everybody on the panel. Everyone in chat, thanks for showing up. And anybody watching the replay, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we'll do it all again next week, folks. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Yep, same bat time, same bat channel. See ya.